My name is Bashura. I am a youth advocate at IRCO Africa House. I want to share a reading book from children's story. I'm reading today about Emmanuel's dream. And so, uh, do you see a person who is riding a bicycle with one leg on the book, the cover book? Good. The true story of Emmanuel Afuso Yebuha. Uh, Emmanuel, uh, from which country do you think he is from? So, yes, he's from Ghana, Accra. And this book is written by Laurie and Thompson, illustrated by Sin Qualls. Here we see a picture showing somebody. Whose picture do you think this picture is? Do you see Emmanuel and his mother? Okay. In Ghana, West Africa, a baby boy was born. Two bright eyes blinked in the light. Two healthy lungs let out a powerful cry. Two tiny fists opened and closed, but only one strong leg kicked. Most people thought he would be useless or worse, a curse. His father left never to return, but his mother had faith. Her name was Comfort, and she named her first child Emmanuel, meaning God is with us. Do you see his mother carrying Emmanuel? What other pictures do you see? Good. Here we see different pictures. And so as Emmanuel grew, Mama Comfort told him he could have anything, but he would have to get it for himself. He learned to crawl and hop, to fetch water and climb coconut trees. He even shined shoes to earn money. Do you see Emmanuel crawling? Do you see the coconut tree and also the shoes? Good. What other pictures do you see from this? Where is Emmanuel? Okay, yes. Most kids with this disability couldn't go to school. Still, Emmanuel's mother carried him there until one day she said, "You are too heavy." From then on, Emmanuel hopped to school and back, 2 miles each way, on one leg by himself. Do you see? Emmanuel is walking to school with one leg, 2 miles each way. Yes. Do you know anybody with one leg going to school from your community? Yes. At first, nobody would play with him. So Emmanuel saved his money and bought something none of his classmates had, a brand new soccer ball. Of course, he would share it if he could play too. Lunging and spinning on crutches, his grandmother had found for him and kicking the ball with his good left foot. Emmanuel earned their respect. Do you see Emmanuel and his classmates, and also with one leg, how he was kicking the ball? Do you know anybody in the community who can kick the ball with one leg? That's good. His new friends sometimes used their lunch money to rent bikes. Would Emmanuel be able to join them? His friend Godwin pushed him fast so he could balance over and over again. Emmanuel fell hard, but finally he rode. Do you see Emmanuel riding the bicycle with one leg? Yes, good. When Emmanuel was 13, Mama Comfort got very sick. She could no longer sell vegetables at the market, and Emmanuel's sister and brother were too little to work. He would have to support them against his mother's wishes. Emmanuel snuck out and boarded a midnight train to the bustling city of Accra, 150 miles away, alone. He didn't know, he didn't know it then, but it would be 2 years before he saw his family again. Do you see, where is Emmanuel now? Yes, he is with his mom. Emmanuel arrived full of hope. There were so many people, but no one would hire him. Shopkeepers and restaurant owners told him to go out and beg, like other disabled people did. Emmanuel refused. Finally, a food stand owner offered him a job and a place to live. So, where do you think is Emmanuel in the market? Where is the restaurant? Do you see? Yes. When Emmanuel wasn't serving drinks, he kept busy shining shoes. He earned money and sent it home. One morning, when Emmanuel went to buy shoe shining supplies, the shopkeeper thought he was there to beg and scolded him. Insulted, Emmanuel slammed his money down on the counter. The shopkeeper apologized, but Emmanuel would never forget. Do you see where Emmanuel is while he is interacting with the restaurant person? Yes, because Emmanuel believed in himself, that he can do anything he wants. Disability cannot avoid anybody. When Mama Comfort grew sicker, Emmanuel went home to be with her. From her bed on Christmas Eve, she told her son, but respectful, take care of your family. Don't ever beg. and don't give up. But the next morning, Emmanuel's beloved mother was dead. He was heartbroken, but he knew her last words had been a gift. He would honor them, but showing everyone that being disabled does not mean being unable. It was a big dream, but Emmanuel had a plan. Do you see the pictures? Where is Emmanuel now? Yes, good. Emmanuel had a sharp mind, a bold heart, and one strong leg. All he needed was a bike. At first, no one would help. They thought his plan to bicycle around Ghana was impossible. Then Emmanuel wrote to the Challenged Athletes Foundation, all the way in San Diego, California. They sent him a bike plus a helmet, shorts, socks, and gloves. Do you see Emmanuel is with his bicycle? Okay, what other things do you see? Do you see the pictures he is drawing and about his plan to get a bicycle? Yes, good. Emmanuel started training for the long ride. He persuaded the king of his region to give him a royal blessing. He went door to door asking for additional support. Finally, he hired a taxi to follow him with drinking water, a camera, and his best friends. Then Emmanuel tied his right leg to the bike's frame, jammed his left foot into a flip flop attached to the pedal, and rode. Okay, do you see from the picture? What do you see? Do you see Emmanuel riding his bicycle? What other things do you see? That's good. Emmanuel pedaled through the bustling city of Accra. He pedaled through rainforests, over rolling hills, and across wide, muddy rivers. He pedaled past autumn forests and plantain farms, and through the market city of Kumasi. He pedaled as trucks roared past on the narrow highways, and wild animals stalked his thoughts. He pedaled through vast grasslands and into the ancient city of Tamale. He rode up, down, across, and around his country, proudly wearing the colors of its flag on a shirt printed with the words of the words the pozo or the disabled person. Do you see? Do you see Emmanuel riding through all the plantation across Accra or the bustling city of Accra? What other pictures do you see? The trucks and the people? Yes. Along the way, Emmanuel talked to those with physical challenges and those without, to poor farm workers and wealthy landowners, to religious leaders, government officials, and reporters. He wanted everyone to see him and his disability. He wanted everyone to hear him and his message. Do you see? While he is doing this job, word out to the people, to different organizational groups, talking about his disabilities and the challenges he has. And with that, what he is doing. Do you see different children of his group and other people? Yes, good. The farther Emmanuel rode, the more attention he got. Children cheered. Able-bodied adults ran or rode along with him. People with disabilities left their homes and came outside, some for the very first time. The young man, once thought of a cursed, was becoming a national hero. Do you see how he became a national hero with one leg? Do you know anybody in the community or in the country who is a hero with one leg? Good. He completed his astounding journey, pedaling south to the sea and back up to Accra, nearly 400 miles in just 10 days. But Emmanuel's success goes even further than that. He proved that one leg is enough to do great things, and one person is enough to change the world. In this world, we are not perfect. We can only do. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that means that one person can change the world even with one leg. And so, uh, in a community, anybody disability cannot prevent anybody to be as a person. He can change himself and also can do anything the other people can do. But this person is a person who can be, give a good lesson by doing with one leg the best of his abilities and to teach the others. And one person can change the world. I hope you learned something out of this reading. Thank you for listening.